Players are getting ready to take to the floor while the fans are slowly finishing up their late lunch to get into the Araneta Coliseum. We are expecting a sold-out crowd here at the Big Dome. Kahit na anong sabihin mo pa na i-move ang mga schedule, hahanap ng paraan ang tao manood nitong laban ito dito sa UAAP Season 77, Round 2 for Ateneo versus La Salle. Alright, 37-36 ba kamo?
37-36. Lamang ng isa sa overall win-loss ang koponan ni Coach Bo.
That's the game in round number 1. That was tight for 3 quarters, and then that 4th quarter spurt by Ateneo gave them that victory. Let's get it going.
Balls Channel 34 and in high definition on Balls HD Channel 167 on Sky Cable and the Filipino Channel worldwide. We welcome you to the second half of our Super Sunday in your Season 77 of the UAAP. Let us meet the starters. First, for the Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles. At forward number 11, Chris Newsome. Power forward number 13, Arvin Tolentino. At center number 16, Fonso Cotladera. Point guard number 4, Nico Elorde. And the on guard number 15, Keeper of Henna. The head coach of the Blue Eagles is Paul Henasol. And now starting for the De La Salle Green Archers. Off guard number 9, Julian Sargent. Point guard number 17, Almond Vosotros. Center number 6, Norbert Torres.
Starters for both teams right now. Haynes starting 5. Haynes, America's first name in comfort. And one guy we did not talk about in the pregame who is starting for Ateneo scored 17 points in that first matchup. Fonso Cotladera, he was huge in that game. 31 minutes, 17 points, 8 total rebounds. Quality minutes for Ateneo in that win as we are getting into our jump ball brought to you by Toyota Vios. Fun starts now.
Well, Fonso Cotladera for that ball game, he was just up to it. His timing was there. He was making his free throws. Just proving to everybody that he can really play. Ang daming kwento para dito kay Cotladera, no? He played for De La Salle.
Right.
For 2 seasons, he only scored 2 points. But for that ball game, he had 17 big points.
Newsome. Elorde. Inside to Cotladera, picking up from where he left off in round 1.
Timing is still there. Still wants to prove something to his former squad.
I want to ask you that, Coach Allen. If you're Coach Bo Perasol, do you fuel that fire with Nico Elorde and Fonso Cotladera being former Lasallians? Do you use that? Is that something you talk about?
Well, I'm sure when they were starting, coaches were using that for them to play better against La Salle. But now, not anymore. Masyado nang matagal yun eh. Oo. Just focus on the things that you have to focus on. Playing defense. Hindi na masyado kung bakit hindi kanila kinuha or stuff like that.
Right.
I don't think Coach Bo would still use that as a motivation.
We're beyond that already, you know. Ravenna against Sargent. A very athletic defender is what they're going to use on Kiefer Ravenna. This is why I was asking you earlier, Kasama Alan, sino sa tingin mo? Because that might be the strategy. They put a taller and maybe as athletic as Kiefer Ravenna. As you'll look at this PS Bankable assist brought to you by PS Bank Online mobile app. Download now. 2-0, sorry, 2-all, 8:30 to play. Tolentino also scored 14 points against La Salle in that first matchup. Newsome. Torres back starting for La Salle. 4 stitches in that finger. Teng uses the pick. Teng drives with force. Referees Romy Mangibin, Dexter C, and AJ Escobedo for this game.
And you know, that offense started because of that beautiful screen that was given by Torres. So now LaSalle is on top, and you can see that Norbert Torres is really willing to play his hearts out in this ball game.
Let's look at this play. Nisin Yakisobrang move. Nisin Yakisoba. Yakisobrang sarap. You mentioned this man, Perkins. Great shape for this year. And then, of course, this guy's always in shape. Master Game Face move. Get 8 hours of no oil with Master Game Face on. Is there anybody in the league today who plays with as much force as Jeron Teng? Na Pinoy, kasi huwag natin sama yun sila Charles Mami. Na Pinoy right now who plays with the kind of physicality that Jeron Teng has.
Well, amongst the guards that are playing, I think he is the most powerful of Filipino. Kita mo naman yung physique nitong si Jeron Teng. Plus, of course, something else that he can do in a game. He can play defense, he can bring the ball down, and it's just he's so gifted as an athlete.
Inside. Ravenna foiled by Perkins. Dang, and this is what we're talking about. He drives with so much momentum that's the way to guard him. You've got to foul him that way, not to make a three-point play. In the meantime, Ravenna looking for a foul there, none given. Red Bull Supreme block by Perkins. Resist failure with Red Bull Supreme, and not much talk about the free throw shooting of Jeron Teng this year as compared to last year. Also because the conversation, luma na rin yung usapan na yan, and he has also showed improvement from that side of the court.
And you know, if there's one thing also that Jeron Teng would want to improve on, it is actually his three-point shooting. He's given a lot of go signal to take those open three-point shots.
Yeah.
He's getting his job done, and you know that Jeron is really still improving on his game.
Elorde misses the three. Abante ng apat ang TLSU. Jeron asking for the ball against Chris Newsome. Jeron attacks, and again uses his body and gets it up and in.
It's actually the same play when he scored his first 2 points. Two-man game with Norbert Torres, and that's going to be the 4th point for Jeron Teng.
Tolentino for three has had his struggles. Arvin Tolentino in this season, he's had some great games, but he's had his struggles, and that's allowed because he is a rookie. In the meantime, FUBU spotlight play. Jeron Teng powering through by FUBU International. Ito naman ang ating scramble kanina for the rebound. Teng and Newsome and Torres. Brought to you by our McDonald's Instant Replay. Call for McDonald's BFF Bundle Timeout. Dial 86-236 now. Gotladera. All the points of Ateneo, courtesy of Ponce Gotladera.
Well, that's because we didn't talk about him before the start of the ball game. That's just going to be good defense on the part of Ateneo.
Closeout by Kiefer Ravenna, forcing the turnover. Ravenna, drive, draw. Yan ang TJ combo play. Panalo, just like your favorite hot dog. Your food's tender juicy. Tolentino thought about it. Drives against Torres. Referees letting them play here at the first quarter. Or in the first quarter. 6:15, 12 seconds remaining. Ravenna against Sargent. Ravenna inside, the block by Torres. Picked up, but with 1 second to shoot. Tolentino knocked it down, just didn't have enough time.
Just like how we talked about it, it's going to be defense of De La Salle. And look how Julian Sargent is defending against Kiefer Ravenna here in the first quarter.
Then Norbert Torres with the help. The Red Bull Supreme block resist failure with Red Bull Supreme. 6-minute mark. 8-4 is our score. Torres on against Gotladera. Soft double by Ravenna. Sargent top of the circle. 3 off to the left. Elorde. Gotladera getting it. Newsome shoots the 3. In and out for Chris Newsome. Newsome, by the way, a 58% shooter from that area. Perkins, off balance. Gotladera doing his job again. Tolentino, 3-on-2 on the other end. Humabol ang mga taga-Lasal, but Tolentino goes straight to the hoop.
And a lot of people are asking if he is an athletic guy. That answers it. Look what elevation the rookie did for that play. First 2 points for Arvin Tolentino.
Mr. Smooth with his first 2 points. Teng for the 3, as you mentioned, gets it to go.
And I'd like to check. I said 4 points. No, he already had 6 points. That's going to be 9 points already for Jeron Teng.
8-6 is our score. This is an Owishi-Owow moment from Arvin Tolentino. Open up their everyday surprises with Owishi-Owow, answered by Teng. 11-6 is the score. Now, Kit Kat break time. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. We welcome you back with a Booster C Energy Shot, Energy Huddle of the game. It is 11-6 in favor of LaSalle. Great taste 3-point shot, great taste white. The coffee we super like. For Jeron Teng, that is his 4th triple of the season. He is at 21% coming into round 2. Ravenna off a pick. Ravenna with a quick release. Avita, halfway mark, keeps scoring. Hit it home with Avita's halfway point of the quarter.
And Julian Sargent still doing a good job against Kiefer Ravenna, who has not scored after almost 5 minutes, or 5 minutes in this game.
And here's the thing, they want to make Kiefer work on defense too, obviously. As you look at Justine and C, is this game Silverworks class of 2014? What are you made of? Turnover. Tolentino tries to dribble out of trouble. Bad idea. Sargent takes him. Haynes on the floor. Haynes, America's first name in comfort.
And I think this one will be called Alfonso Gatladera. This was not a good idea on the part of the rookie.
C2 cool and clean. Steal of the game. C2 sarap ng bukas. So free throws will be given. Jeron Teng, who looks like he's geared up for this game. Very aggressive, wants the ball. A 3-point shot and is in double figures now at the 4:19 mark of the first quarter.
Makikita mo talaga, no? Kanina pa siya humihingi ng bola. Ibigay niyo sa akin.
Sa backcourt pa lang, ano? Kita natin, Coach Alan, hinihingi na niya.
Hindi nyo na kailangan bigyan ng screen. If I'm gonna attack, I will just have to take care of that ball. And I'll do everything para makascore dito sa first quarter. And he's got 11 points.
Rich Rivero in the game. A rookie against a rookie. Tolentino and Rivero nagbabantayan. And still Sargent on Ravenna. Perkins and Gotladera. Perkins flashes out. Newsome. 5 on their 24. Newsome. Corner pocket 3. Again in and out. Elorde. Wala. Tapek. Mapupunta sa Lasal. Teng has his head down. Teng for 3, that is way out. Newsome maneuvering up and in.
You know, that's a good idea on the part of Chris Newsome to also attack the defense of Jeron Teng. At this point, I'm sure medyo winded na itong si Jeron Teng with the kind of effort that he has been doing since the start of this ball game.
The tap goes to Teng. Could not finish the play. Gotladera gets the rebound and is fouled by Prince Rivero. Let's look at this maneuver by Chris Newsome. Look at that, snaking his way through. A great play brought to you by Mitsubishi Mirage. Von Pesumal, the sniper in the game for Ateneo. And Albert Bolick in the game for Almond Vosotros. Tolentino will sit down. Green Capascio also in for the Blue Eagles.
You know, boom, in game number 1, almost all the points of De La Salle in the first quarter were scored inside the paint. Now you know that they're attacking from the outside. They want their scoring to be balanced from inside to outside.
Capascio. Teng with another rebound. Bolick. Jeron and Newsome bodying up. Gotladera with a show. Perkins with a 3. This is everything. The tap goes to Gotladera from Kiefer Ravena. 2:30 to play in the first quarter. Newsome, nowhere to go. Bolick against Pesumal. Bolick, derecho. A little wild on that play. Ravena, the pull-up from 17. Bolick is ahead of the pack. This time, he makes sure. Cherry picking on the other side with Robert Bolick.
Hindi na nakababa, no? Medyo nagbadali masyado to si Kiefer Ravena, but he really has to start scoring. Is now 0-4. And it's just struggling in offense.
Under 2 minutes. Pesumal. Bolick is on him. Pesumal with the fake. Bone crushing. Was that defensive wall by Jason Perkins? Newsome and Sargent. Newsome dribbles ahead of himself. Newsome goes up. Climbing the ladder, and a duty foul by Prince Rivero there.
And these are just playoff fouls that we see here. Boom, huh? No easy points. Go to the line, but you're not going to get it easily.
But the 1 minute 33 in the fourth quarter. First quarter, McDonald's instant replay. Call for McDonald's BFF bundle timeout. Dial 86-36 now. We all need this Kit Kat break time. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. 15-8 in favor of LaSalle. The FPU pulling off the win in that first game. Our Milo power rebound. Milo, 50 years. Let's keep on building champions. 15-8 is the score. A Mazda fast break is what we're watching here. All new Mazda 3 Sky Active celebrate driving. In the meantime, Newsome, his dunk attempt thwarted. The consolation prize of 2 free throws here.
Well, it's scoring coming from Chris Newsome. He's saving the day right here for Ateneo. Makes 2 out of 2. And si Kiefer, ipinahinga na muna, no? Pero ito si Jeron Teng, nandiyan pa rin. Well, he's playing splendid basketball here in the first quarter.
Norte against Vosotros. Teng against Capascio, asking for the isolation. And a foul is called. I get scared just shaking the hand of Jeron Teng, really, honestly. He's so strong as you look at this Chippy Barkada team moment. Kada bonding Chippy. Can you imagine bodying up with him? As Trotter now in the game for DLSU. Vosotros, good matchup against Del Norte. Teng attacks, left-handed drive.
And I think they have to start doubling up on Jeron Teng. He's just making mincemeat out of the defense of Chris Newsome here in the first.
Newsome out to El Norte. 13 seconds. Newsome will try another 3. That is his 3rd miss from beyond the arc. Namumuna si Teng against Newsome. Inside to Trotter, but there was Capascio. Sorry. Was it Babilonia who broke the play up? Fast fizz move of the game. The solution for teams' headache and fever.
You know, these are just very tough shots Jeron Teng is showing us here in the first. And he's just trying to attack all the defense that's being given.
Oh my God! 15 points for Jeron Teng. 5 out of 7 from the field, including a tipsy-do. And a 9-point lead now for DLSU. El Norte trying to cut into it. Misses everything. And Teng asking for the ball again with 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Teng up, not in. A second to go. Nope, he came from the outside, so 1/10 of a second left here for Ateneo. And they will dribble it out. 19 points for LaSalle. 15 coming from the finals MVP. Only 10 points for Ateneo, including that Mazda Sky Active move. All new Mazda 3 Sky Active celebrate driving. Even he didn't believe what he was trying to do here. He is our Jollibee champ of the quarter. Big Burger goodness. 5 out of 7 from the field. He outscores Ateneo in the first quarter. But that's the good news for Ateneo. It's only the first quarter. Things are just heating up here at the Big Dome. La Salle ahead, 19-10. Second quarter is about to start here at the Araneta Coliseum. Attorney Toto Villarreal, FTRCB chair. Abby Marano, the superstar from the DLSU Lady Spikers. All in attendance in this mammoth crowd here at the Araneta Coliseum, where La Salle is ahead by 9. And going back to your pre-game point about the defense, yes, they've been scoring well, especially this guy with the ball right now. But they forced they forced Ateneo to 25% shooting. You were making that point, kanina.
That's right. Look at this. Ateneo only scored 10 points. And the good thing is they did not allow any points from Kiefer Ravena. Look at that. 4 out of 18 shooting only for Ateneo.
Our stats courtesy of KFC. So good. Let's check in with Laura Lehman. Lau?
Boom and Allen, so far so good. But Coach Bo did tell the boys that they need to make their shots, especially when La Salle is pressing hard on defense. The Eagles need to remember that this is round 2 and that La Salle has scouted Ateneo and is better prepared to defend them. The Archers know what Kiefer can do. They know that Vaughn is capable of those threes, and because of that, the Blue Eagles need to find other ways to be a threat. Back to you, Boom and Allen.
Thank you very much, Lau. Just to also go back to that round 1 matchup, Allen, La Salle was ahead 24-17 after the first quarter also. So since we all go back to round number 1 just to compare what has happened going into round number 2.
But we also have to remember that Juan Pesupal played such a big game for that game. That's game number 1. He has not scored here in the first quarter. And Jeron Teng is just really wanting to attack each and every one in the Ateneo side.
Blocked by the rookie Arvin Tolentino on that drive. McDonald's instant replay called for a McDonald's BFF bundle timeout. Dial 86-236 now. By the way, Teng hasn't rested in this game. And just as I say that, Coach Juno says, pahinga ka muna, pasok uli to Julian Sargent. We go to Janine Choi right now. Janine?
One of the rookies, Prince Rivera, said that after losing their first face-off against Ateneo, marami siyang na-realize at natutunan. Prince said that it's really very important to stick to the game plan of coach and to forget about their individual agendas and really work hard as a team. Earlier, coach told the boys that it is very important to play defense with a lot of intensity. Throughout the course of the ball game, the Archers must really give their 100% in challenging the shots of the Blue Shirts and also in boxing out. Back to you, Boom and Allen.
Thank you very much, Janine. Our reporters also on point today. Laura Lehman and Janine Choi had their first round in their back pockets. They know their team so well already as they give us the inside look.
Alam mo, Boom, kanina sinabi nga ni Coach Bo Perasole, if they're not going to allow us our usual scoring game, magkakaroon kami ng problema dito sa laro na to. And this is already a sign right here.
10 points.
The second quarter na tayo, 10 points pa lang. I mean, na-allow. And this is an opportunity. Could have been 2 against 0. Pero yung depensa ng La Salle.
Counter steal.
That's right.
Rivero. They get the ball back with 21 seconds on the shot clock. Schroeder attacking Apacible, losing it, and then Rivero picking it up and putting it in. 23-10 is our score.
That was already a broken play right there. Right place, right time. Prince Rivero scoring his first 2 points in this game.
Ravena against Sargent. They are reunited here. 4 seconds. Ravena has to put it up. Gets it to go, and his first field goal of the game.
That's going to be a welcome development on the part of the Ateneans. First 3-point for Kiefer Ravena.
Well, they needed that, didn't they? Biggest lead of the game was 13. The tap goes back to Vosotros inside. And look at who is carving space underneath the rookie Prince Rivero.
Against another rookie, that's John Apacible. Still a 12-point lead for La Salle. 4 straight points for Prince.
14 inside points now for DLSU. Ravena high up, puts it up and in. Barely grazed the rim and the net.
Ala ko nga kaput eh.
That's an offensive foul.
Well, I thought that shot of Kiefer was airball.
First, tingnan muna natin ito. Prince Rivero, underneath. Nisin niya isobang move. Nisin niya isoba, yang isobrang sarap. And then, look at this shot. A great taste three-point shot, great taste white. The coffee we super like. That was the first jumper earlier. We'll check out the second one in a bit. It's Ravenna now holding the ball against Sargent. Goes to Elorte. Elorte, ibinaybay pa. DLSU calls a timeout. They're still ahead, 25-15. Kit Kat break time. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. We're back with you for more of the action from the Araneta Coliseum. Yan ang TJ combo play. Panalo, just like your favorite hot dog, Blue Foods, tender, juicy, Prince Rivero plays with no fear. Now here's that play we were talking about earlier. Look at the loop. And look at that grace. You have to really see it to believe it. Fubu spotlight play. It's just an unbelievable play by Fubu International. Unbelievable shot. And then Nico Elorte says, I want to get into the action too. Master Game Face move. Get 8 hours of no oil with Master Game Face on. 7-2 run. And coincidentally, that happened when Jeron Teng moved to the bench. But Prince Rivero now also getting some points underneath for him. 6 points all in the second quarter. What a game so far. 27-17. Action picking up here in the second. Cotladera and Torres. Norbert Torres getting ready to check in for both teams. Ravenna, nakatakas ng bahagya. Ayun na naman yung kanyang palobong tira.
Hindi talaga pwedeng masisiro mo to si Kiefer Ravenna, no? All kinds of shots he's taking here in the second quarter. But if there's one guy that really Ateneo needs at this point, it has to be Von Pesumal.
Pampabuka ng konti, kumbaga, alam, no, yung shooting. Meantime, Rivero underneath. That's a great pass and a great play. Sargent, how about Rivero in this game, Alan?
It's just great basketball instincts on the part of this young man. Kanina, 6 straight points. Ngayon, what a great assist on the part of Prince Rivero.
Nagkakayakapan doon sa ilalim at ayun na nga, tinawag Robert Balling. And embracing Von Pesumal. Yamaha big move. Yamaha revs your heart. Look at this. The rookie sticking it back. In the meantime, Phil Plans think ahead shot of the game. It's never too early to think ahead for your future needs. Start planning today with Phil Plans. Allen, 7 of the last 9 points of Ateneo coming from the Phenom. In the meantime, what a pass. At yung malalim na tira ni Sargent. PS Bankable assist brought to you by PS Bank Online mobile app. Download now.
Well, I like the offense that's being played by Ateneo here in the second quarter. But at the same time, they really have to focus on making certain stops also. Masyado nang mataas ang ini-score dito ng De La Salle.
Oh, look at Ravenna getting it back. Ravenna putting it up. Not in. Gotladera tapping it too. It's still Ateneo ball with 5:38 remaining in the first half. Coach Bo Perasol, the #1 team after the first round, 29-19, and Prince Rivero gets a big round of applause from the La Salle faithful here at the Araneta Coliseum, and why not? 6 points, 3 rebounds, couple of great assists for the rookie.
Great defensive energy being displayed by both teams here in the second quarter. And here's one guy who's coming back in this game looking for his offense. And that's going to be Chris Newsome.
Newsome and Teng are back. Newsome has struggled here. Newsome drives, tries to draw a foul, nothing. Gotladera with a fake, and a foul from Norbert Torres. A lot of action inside for both Ateneo and La Salle. McDonald's instant replay, call for McDonald's BFF bundle timeout, dial 86-236. Now, Newsome right now is 1 out of 7 from the field so far. As Gotladera misses the free throw, 29-19. Gotladera, though, started us off with 4 quick points here in this game. 30 Ravenna also in the ball game. John Apacible. 2 misses from Ponso. 7 Ateneo offensive rebounds, 6 for DLSU.
Big free throws missed by Ateneo.
We are now hitting our Avita halfway mark. Keep scoring. Hit it home with Avita's halfway point of the quarter. And a loose ball foul. Pangalawa.
Norbert Torres had inside track. He could have given De La Salle that offensive rebound and a putback. Medyo konting gulang lang galing kay Kiefer pero nahuli ng mga refs.
Vosotros for three. Gets it to go. Almond Vosotros. 25%. That is his 12th triple of the season. 45 attempts so far in season 77.
Great baseline inbound coming from De La Salle. Again, Kiefer Avena now making sure that nobody is stopping him. First quarter belonging to Jeron Teng. Second quarter to Kiefer Avena.
9 points all in the second. The Stars have come out to play. Torres, Bollick shoots the three. This is everything. Teng off Apasible. 4 seconds on the La Salle shot clock. Great taste 3-point shot. Great taste white. The coffee we super like.
And you know, in a game like this, you have to be quick going to the ball. John Apasible not knowing that there was a faster hand who was going to tap that ball to him.
Sargent is in for Bollick in the final 4 seconds of this shot clock of the LSU. Vosotros, Ravena is on him, 30 that is. Vosotros throws this one up, and it lands in Sargent's hand, and a foul is called, a block. Ponso Gotladera. And that will be Apasible will be called for the foul, and that will be his first.
Yeah, rebounding has really been a problem for Ateneo here in the first half. Actually, it's 46-41. Mas malaki talaga ang rebounding ng De La Salle. And it shows here in the first half. That's why Ateneo will have to do a better job in blocking out and making sure that they get the defensive rebound.
Torres, triple team on him. There's a push by Newsome on Jeron Teng away from the play. And that is his third. That includes his offensive struggles. By the way, here's Angelo Sebastian, our O+ Android fan of the day. By O+ Imagine, back-to-back scratch-resistant Android phone with 13 megapixel camera. So Newsome with 3. Three personal fouls. Teng, the free throw.
That's going to be the third point for Jeron Teng here in the second quarter. Remember, he scored 15 big points in that first quarter offensive splurge. Now 4 points, 19 total, and a 13-point lead for De La Salle.
4 points after, or 4 points past his average already, is Jeron Teng. Ravena, Pesumal, Elorde. Tolentino and Gotladera. Perkins bodying up Arvin Tolentino. Back to Ravena. Ravena attacks again, off the glass.
And he's been doing that kind of a shot, impossible as it may seem, but it's going in here in the second.
It looks like, again, it looks like binabato na lang niya, no? But obviously pinapractice talaga niya. As Jeron Teng on the other side takes advantage of his heft and height over Kiefer Ravena in the low post. Jeron Teng and his team ahead by a baker's dozen here, 36-23. Elorde given space to shoot. Pesumal inside to Gotladera. Left-handed scoop.
That's a great roll on the part of Alfonso Gotladera.
Good composure too.
Double team na siya doon, no? But he had to do a little sidestep. Good decision on the part of Alfonso. Still an 11-point lead. 2:45 remaining.
Teng misses. He is 6 of 12 from the field. Jeron Teng, 5 rebounds, 21 points, 8 out of 8 from the free throw line for Jeron Teng. That's a complete ball game for most players already. PS Bankable fan of the game brought to you by PS Bank Online mobile app. Download now. Kit Kat break time muna tayo. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat 36-25 for LaSalle. We're back with you here with an RCBC bank card making the game better. RCBC bank card making your life better. Gotladera. Today, 6 points. The lead, though, is 11 for DLSU. Cory Vidanes with us. In attendance, as usual, Ma'am Cory, as always, present during the Ateneo LaSalle games. 36-25 is our score. Ravenna against Sargent again. Elorde, free for a 3. Off the mark. 3 Ateneans going for the offensive rebound.
A little too close for comfort. Kiefer wants to post up Julian Sargent, but Sargent knows that he cannot allow Kiefer to go to that sweet spot.
Perkins has something to say to Kiefer too. I'll try to psych each other out here. Part of the mental game. First, let's take a closer look. McDonald's instant replay. All for McDonald's PFF bundle timeout dial 86-236 now.
Well, you know, the refs are calling this quite consistently. They're not allowing too much physicality, especially off the ball. Kanina, yung nangyari kay Teng at saka kay Newsome, kaya tinawagan yun eh. Off the ball, yes, pero nagkabanggaan eh. So, dapat itawag mo talaga.
Ateneo shooting 33% from the line today. Their average is at 73%. You mentioned that earlier. It is Ravenna and Gotladera keeping them alive here. But on the other end, Perkins adds on to that lead, 38-26.
That's just going to be the 4th point coming from Perkins. Great help side defense. De La Salle. Is this going to be the first 3 points for Von Pesumal?
38-29. Boy, did they need that.
And he has really developed that jumper, a very fast release for Von. And look at this energy because of that shot of Von Pesumal.
Pesumal and Perkins going at it. Perkins picks him up. You know, Pesumal was supposed to have a great... Remember, he had a great off-season last year in Phil Oil natin. Great Taste 3-point shot here. Great Taste White, the coffee we super like. This was last year. And then he injured his finger. Remember? But you already saw signs of the sniping from the Phil Oil last year. And then, unfortunately, that's what happened. Also, diba, si Kiefer showed signs of taking over already from the Phil Oil tournament a year before, and then he got injured in the season. So, you know, we saw it already that this was going to happen to him.
You know,
unfortunately,
it has always been very important for the coaches to teach that very, very quick release. JV Casio has that. Ren Retualo has that. Ito ngayon, ang nakikita natin na meron talaga niyan si Von Pesumal.
Ateneo on the run here. Elorde trying to sidestep. He puts it up. Wala. Copying ang bola. Mapupunta kay Teng. A minute to play. Sargent takes off to the other side.
This is a very powerful finish on the part of Julian Sargent.
A very athletic one too. The lead back up to 9. 40-31. Ravenna puts it up. Nope. And he will be called for a foul. Ravenna will be called for an offensive foul, I believe. As Perkins gave up his body in that sequence. Ito muna, Owishi Oh Wow moment. Open up to everyday surprises with Owishi Oh Wow. Goes to the other side. Look at that. The body control, the athleticism, and the English off the glass for Julian Sargent. Now, Ravenna was called for an offensive foul. Am I correct?
That's right.
Jason Perkins.
So Perkins will go to the line for free throws.
It's going to be a lucky break on the part of Ateneo. Perkins misses on his first free throw after that offensive foul of Kiefer. He's only got 4 points. Now he's got 5.
LaSalle is 9 out of 10 from the free throw line, Alan, while Ateneo is 5 out of 10. 41-31. This scoring though, Alan, where are we in terms of what we were talking about in terms of the scoring? Is this more an Ateneo game or is this a LaSalle game?
This is more of a defensive game coming from LaSalle.
Elorde draws the foul from Sargent. So even if this is at 41-31, you like this for LaSalle, you're saying this is more their game.
That's right, allowing Ateneo only 31 points.
Okay.
Remember, they're scoring almost 80 points per ball game.
Right. And their shooting has improved. Talking about Ateneo, 35%. They were shooting 25 in that first quarter as Elorde. The Elordes in attendance, as always. It's his career high minutes, points, rebounds, assists, field goal, and free throw percentage.
Has really developed to be one of the more consistent players for Ateneo.
And he
That's Nico Elorde.
will sit down first. Isaac Lim with down to 25 seconds in the first half. 8-point lead for the LSU. The biggest was a baker's dozen earlier. 3-second differential for our game clock and shot clock. Vosotros sets up Perkins. Perkins with a bang in the bucket.
That's a great setup job on the part of Almond Vosotros. Did not force the issue. He felt he had mismatch, but then again, kita naman natin. Ganda nung pasa nung veterano dito kay Perkins, who has been involved in the offense of the LaSalle in the second quarter.
McDonald sends the green play, call for McDonald's BFF bundle timeout. Dial 86-236 now. And Perkins, they're shooting their 11th free throw here. As I said, they're 90% here so far.
And this is a very high-scoring ball game being played by LaSalle. So kanila opensa, kanila rin ang depensa dito sa first half.
Estela Marquez Araneta on your screens earlier. 11-point lead reinstalled courtesy of that 3-point play. Bollick will be the man to guard Kiefer Ravenna here in the final Ateneo play in the first half. Ravenna for 3, gets it to go with no time remaining. And that's huge because from 11 points, this lead down to 8 for them, but LaSalle with 44 of their own. 44-36 is what we work with here at halftime. Jollibee champ of the quarter. Big burger goodness is Kiefer Ravenna. 15 points all in the second quarter for him. And the King Eagle towing his team to within 8. Kiefer Ravenna, 44-36 is what we have at the half.
We're back and you are still watching UAAP Season 77 live here at the Araneta Coliseum here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. There's a game between the De La Salle University Green Archers and the Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles. Halftime score is 36-44 in favor of the Archers. Also behind me performing is the DLSU Animo squad back-to-back with the Ateneo Blue Babel Battalion. Also, please support the UAAP Cheer Dance competition happening on September 14, 2 p.m. live at the Araneta Coliseum here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
is the UAAP Season 77. Unity in excellence.
nakikita natin na mataas talaga ang percentage dahil mas malapit yan. And they're just so aggressive. 10 out of 11, 8 out of 8 coming from Jeron Teng. And the quality of the ball game, we talked about it, you figured it out. 6 lang para sa De La Salle at 5 lamang para sa kupunan ng Ateneo.
And Ateneo averages 14 a game while La Salle averages 18 a game, just to highlight your point. These are the leading scorers on your screens. And by the way, just an update, no AVO in that first half. We did say he suited up, but we did also establish that it will be Coach Juno Saler's call whether he will be needed today or not. The same with Kip Montalvo, who's he said was 80% in terms of his calf. No appearance from him. But so far, they're looking good at 44-36.
And going to the leading scorers of this ball game, ito, constant na yan, Ravena at saka si Teng. Pero one thing for Coach Pope Rasol, nakascore na itong si Von Pesumal. And for Coach Juno Soler, the 6 points coming from the rookie Prince Rivero.
That's big. All right, puntahan natin ang ating walkthrough play brought to you by Walker. And ano bang napili mo dito, Coach Alan?
Alam mo, nung early part, nakikita natin that Kiefer was really struggling in offense. That is why at this point, binigyan na nila ng isolation. And we thought it was just going to be an isolation. But he was looking for help because of the kind of defense that's being played by De La Salle. So ito, makikita from your screens, yung dadating na blind na screen for Kiefer Ravena. And going to another angle, magkakaroon ng delay ngayon yung depensa ng De La Salle for this nice jumper, even against ito si Jeron Teng. That's going to be the first 2 points for Kiefer Ravena in the second quarter.
And right now, these are... He's at a certain level, Coach Allen, that Kiefer needs just that little bit of separation sometimes for the opportunity to score. So that brush screen that Chris Newsome provided was good enough for those 2 points.
Well, what he's doing here in the second quarter is what he did in the fourth and in overtime against UE.
Tama. Pati na rin sa UST. Gusto mo
pati na rin doon sa UST. And something that he did in the fourth quarter. Now, does he still have that offensive prowess going to the third and the fourth quarter? That remains to be seen.
And that will also depend on the kind of defense and defensive players that Coach Juno will assign to him. We've seen Bolick, we've seen Sargent so far. Mogu Mogu, shake of the game. Mogu Mogu, you gotta chew. How would you assess Sargent and Bolick, because yun yung dalawang nakita natin dumipensa kay Kiefer Ravena?
First quarter, Sargent was doing such a good job, but going to the kind of scoring that Kiefer is doing here since the start of the second quarter, they will have to figure out some double teaming schemes and maybe some change-up in defense. And let's expect Jeron Teng to also be guarding him in the third quarter.
Let's expect Jeron Teng to continue his outburst. Medyo nakapagpahinga na ng konti here at halftime. Pahinga rin muna kami ng sandali when we come back. Third quarter action from the Araneta Coliseum. From the third quarter, Kiefer Ravena will be joined again by Nico Elorde, Arvin Tolentino, Ponzo Gotladera, and this time Juan Pesumal. Chris Newsome with 3 personal fouls. Maybe that's the reason, Coach Allen?
And they need really the scoring, the outside power of Juan Pesumal.
Elorde for 3, gets it to go.
Talking about 3-point shots, it's a good way to start the offense here in the third quarter for Ateneo.
It's a good challenge by Jeron Teng, but just not enough. Teng over Elorde on the other side. Quick double by Ravena and a forced turnover by the white shirts. Bolick will start on Ravena. Ravena sets up Gotladera.
And he's been moving well without the ball. That is why he has been left open underneath 8 points now for Ponzo Gotladera.
By the way, Norbert Torres, Robert Bolick, Jeron Teng, Almond Vosotros, and Jason Perkins for Salle. Bolick nakatakas, laying it up and in. Some bonus points by Robert Bolick, who's there primarily for defense. Pesumal comes up short on the 3. 46-41, the closest that Ateneo has been since that lead went up to 13.
And now Salle wants to walk this ball. They want to go underneath and attack the defense of Ponzo Gotladera. But Gotladera holding his own at defense. No double teaming against Norbert.
Di sila nakadagdag dun sa inside points na pinakita natin, courtesy of KFC. So good. Oh, nahuli. They're right in front of us, Coach Allen. Kiefer Ravena stepped back into the other side as Nico Elorde gives us a great taste 3-point shot to start us off. Great Taste White, the coffee we super like. Here's a PS Bankable assist from Kiefer Ravena. PS Bank online mobile app, download now. Perkins against Tolentino. The show by Gotladera. They swing it to the other side with 7 on their shot clock. Norbert Torres puts it up and in.
That's just so much advantage in that there. Attacking defense of the rookie. Good boy. Ang layo ng pinanggalingan ng opensa, no? Pero nakita natin that they really wanted to go down low to the big man.
Elorte will try again. Gets it to go.
They've got a total of 6 points. All coming from beyond the arc. That's Nico Elorte.
Baba ang abante sa 4. 48-44. Norbert Torres out to Vosotros. Quick release off the back iron. Offensive rebound. Vosotros doesn't get the roll and a foul will be called on the smaller. Sorry. Check that out. Let's. What the official call is, I think it is on Norbert Torres. In the meantime, master game face move by Bolek. Get 8 hours of no oil with master game face on. Here's a Nisin Yakisobrang move. Nisin Yakisoba, Yakisobrang sarap. Back to live action. Kiefer Ravena. May tangan ng bola. Approaching the 7-minute mark of our third quarter. Pesumal from the elbow. Comes up short. Good challenge by Vosotros. Perkins against Tolentino. Fades away. What a stroke from Jason Perkins as you look at our Haynes on the floor. Haynes, America's first name in comfort.
And they just want to attack the defense of Tolentino.
Yep.
Dalawang beses na, hindi na nakakatigil itong si Tolentino. Pero sabi niya, di bali na atakihin niyo ako atake din ako sa inyo. I'd like to go to the line and take these 2 free throws.
Get himself going here. Fubu spotlight play. Sizes up Tolentino, turns around with that left shoulder by Fubu International. 10 points, 4 out of 7 from the field, together with 4 rebounds for Jason Perkins.
Arvin Tolentino had 14 points in their first encounter.
Right.
But here in this ball game, not so much. Tahimik. But he makes his first free throw.
He had 4, he also had a couple of 3-point shots in that encounter in round 1. He has gone through struggles for his shooting in certain games.
But you know, these are not rookie numbers right here for Arvin Tolentino. 12.6 points per ball game.
Let's check in with Janine Choi from DLSU. Janine?
Boom and Allen, the Archers know that Ateneo is capable of how the most big numbers now. That is why in the second half of the ballgame, it is very important for the boys to really make the right decisions in the defensive end. This includes hustling back in defense and making it tough for both the shooters and non-shooters of Ateneo. On the offensive side, on the other hand, coach wants the boys to pack the boards and grab the rebound. The boys must also remember to always take care of the ball and also be careful with making as to minimize the third overs. Back to you, Boom and Alon.
Thank you, Janine. And what an answer during Janine Choi's report. Bolek, Tolentino, Perkins, all with 3-point connections, which brings us to 53-49 with under 6 minutes remaining. Kit Kat break time. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. We're back with you here at the Araneta Coliseum for a barrage of threes. Great Taste 3-point shot. Great Taste White, the coffee we super like. That was Perkins starting us off. Tolentino had an answer after that, and then Robert Bolek says, hey, let me get my personal best here in the UAAP. 7 points for him after that 3, and a PS Bankable assist from Perkins, brought to you by PS Bank Online mobile app. Download now. Chippy Barkada team moment, kada bonding. Chippy back to live action, and we will show you in a bit another Kiefer Ravena rainbow shot that hits nothing but the bottom of the net.
You know, this is just what we're seeing here in the third quarter. Great offense,
yes.
Great defense, high quality ball game.
Right. And some great individual play also. And a foul will be called on the rookie Prince Rivero.
Well, Nico Elorte already had the inside track for that one, but first, look at this one.
Look at that.
Look at the challenge, the elevation, and again,
Wala, dapat tinatama ang ring. Ito si Kiefer Ravena, Master Game Face move. Get 8 hours of no oil with Master Game Face on. Nothing but the bottom of the net talaga. Yung mga tira ngayong araw nitong si Kiefer Ravena. 5-minute mark. Ravena gets it back. Thought about the 3. Ravena steps back. Nothing there. Avita halfway mark. Keeps scoring. Hit it home with Avita's halfway point of the quarter. Inside, Vosotros. Bang in the bucket. Hinabol ni Von Pesumal.
That's just textbook fast break coming from the top. The rebound, forward pass, and the extra pass going to Almond Vosotros.
58-51. McDonald's instant replay catching that one. Call for McDonald's BFF bundle timeout. Dial 86-236 now. LaSalle with 9 assists. Ateneo with 10. Chris Newsome is getting ready to check in. In the meantime, let's go to Laura Lehman right now. Lau?
Boom and Allen, the Blue Eagles have been down the entire game and the boys are not happy with that at all. When I talked to Coach Bo, he said that the boys were lacking very much on the defensive end. And as a result, Salle is scoring off our turnovers. The Blue Eagles are jogging on court and he said that we are being out-rebounded 19-24. To make matters worse, our free throw percentage is only 58% compared to DLSU's 91%. And with that, the Blue Eagles are suffering defensively and offensively, and so the boys will need to step it up this half. Back to you, Boom and Allen.
Thank you very much, Lau. In the meantime, Ateneo seems to be knocking on that door of LaSalle, but LaSalle has had the answer so far, kasama Allen.
Well, it's just the defense that they're playing that's really helping them survive this offensive onslaught of Ateneo.
Update tayo sa Gatorade Fuel Duel of the game. Gatorade fueling the UAAP legacy. Maagang nagsimula si Jeron. Humabol ng bagya si Kiefer. Ngayon, yun po ang ating update. Rivero. Pollock will shoot another 3 from the same spot. Rivero with the offensive rebound. Vosotros, natapingan. He tries to get it back. 15 on the shot clock. Perkins, inikot. Pollock na naman. Titira ng 3. Wala pa rin. Tapingan ng bola. Newsome, Rivero, agawan. Teng getting it back. Teng against Tolentino. Will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you just have to give it to the big man of De La Salle for just getting those offensive rebounds. Look at this effort right here. Diving for the ball. Jeron Teng. Finally a chance for him to score here in the third quarter.
The McDonald's instant replay. Call for McDonald's BFF bundle timeout. Dial 86-236 now. We're all looking at the big screen here on that replay.
If Ateneo wins this one, they'll be solo number 1. If De La Salle wins this one, it's going to be a triple tie for first place.
Poncho Gotladera getting ready to check back in here. 22-8 for Jeron Teng. Rivero has 4 offensive rebounds in this game. All of his rebounds are offensive, actually. 59-51. Ravena, tough shot, tough angle. He will shoot free throws.
Actually, all the shots that Kiefer Ravena is taking here in this ball game are all very, very tough shots.
Bench trendsetters, bench live life with flavor. 59-51 is our score.
Former De La Salle Papot Paredes.
Papot.
Here in the crowd, watching, supporting, wearing green. Kiefer missing on his first free throw. Still an 8-point lead for De La Salle. 3:45, plenty of time. We're only in the third quarter.
And LaSalle has had the answer to every Ateneo run so far here in this game. They're doing this without AVO and Kip Montalvo playing yet here in this game. But they are suited up. Vosotros trying to hold on. Rivero crosses the midcourt line. Down to 15. Teng out to Bollig once again. Wala pa rin. Third straight miss for Robert Bollig. Elorde nagmamadali. Elorde will be fouled by Almond Vosotros.
That's just going to be the second foul on Vosotros. But he's got to be lucky, you know, that he was able to foul Nico Elorde. That would have been sure 2 points right there. Pero sinasabi ng mga De La Salle, dapat traveling daw ang tawag doon kay Nico Elorde. Again, the big letter B breaks of the ball game. Nico Elorde now with 10 points, 6 of which coming here in the third.
Sargent is back for Bollig. Biggest lead for those of you who just joined us, 13 points for Ateneo. Sorry, for La Salle. Ateneo's only led once, and that was a 2-0. Little press going on here. They break it, courtesy of Julian Sargent. That's a traveling infraction called on Jeron Teng.
That happened in front of the ref. Referee Mangibin. 5-point lead, La Salle.
Trying to get back at Ateneo for that first round loss. Remember, La Salle 5-game winning streak. Ateneo with 3 straight games. Elorde, nothing there. Cuatladera goes to the other side. Pesumal, sumama. Who's gonna get a grip on that ball? Nico Elorde, the smallest guy in that mix. Able to stick it up and in. 59-54. Abante pa rin ang La Salle. Kit Kat break time muna tayo. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Correct what I said earlier, no? Na hindi nag-switch kagad ang ating scoreboard, 59-54. 59-56, 2:43, Fubu spotlight play. Nico Elorde getting it up and in by Fubu International. La Salle possession here. The Chippy Barcada team moment shot a bonding Chippy. Perkins. Sweet turnaround by Jason Perkins. It's a picture-perfect jump shot fading away.
And you know the thing with Perkins, he's scoring from outside, scoring inside. Defending, it's just a complete ball game being played right here by Jason Perkins.
And he's in control of that move, and it's not wild, it's just very smooth when he goes to that turnaround. Pesumal for 3. He gets that one to go. And this is the closest Ateneo's been in a long time, 61-59.
Always very important for Ateneo to get that scoring from Von Pesumal.
Masyadong malalim para kay Rivero. Elorde looking at Kiefer to his right and Pesumal to his left. And a chance to get closer or tie the game.
Running opportunity for Ateneo. They get the rebound. They get the stops. But first, this pass right here, Kiefer to Von Pesumal for this open 3-point shot.
Kitang-kita sa ating McDonald's Instant Replay. Call for McDonald's BFF Bundle Timeout. Dial 86236 now. Kiefer Avena on your screens with 5 assists also in the game. It's a 9-2 run for Ateneo so far.
The thing that you like about Kiefer Avena, he doesn't force the issue. He just knows who's double teaming. And now we've got a tied ball game at 61.
Only our second deadlock kasama ngalan. We were tied at 2-all and we're tied at 61-all. Just the way everybody likes it. And a foul called on Pesumal holding on to the bigger, stronger Jeron Teng.
And that's going to be the third foul coming from Juan Pesumal, claiming that he's not really fouling, but just a little too close for comfort, using his hands. And that was where that foul is coming from. Hand check.
Elorde moves out, and it is Capascio, I believe, who checks in.
Of course, Senator Bam Aquino watching, enjoying this ball game.
Inside with pass by Jeron Teng to the rookie Prince Rivero, and he's fouled by Kiefer Avena.
Not a great pass on the part of Jeron Teng to the super rookie
Kirk Long and Montfort in attendance. Rivero now.
He's got 4 offensive rebounds. First time for him to go to the line. Then Ritualo, we talked about his jump shot. He's here to support his team.
Talking about great shooters in the UAAP. Vice Mayor Francis Zamora also in attendance here. All part of this crowd at the Araneta Coliseum.
Si Vice Mayor Francis, yan naman ang pinanggalingan ng mga Norbert Torres. Di ba?
Hanggang ngayon, condition pa rin. Kaya pa makipagbanggaan.
That's right, always.
62-61. Slimmest of margins. Ravenna against Sargent again. They have been dancing almost all game long. Ravenna from the outside. Tolentino could not handle the ball, so it will go to LaSalle, who are holding on to a 1-point lead with 55 seconds remaining. Booster C Energy shot, energy huddle of the game. Free throws this quarter, kasama nga lang.
7 out of 8 for Ateneo. Only 2 out of 5 for De La Salle. They were 10 of 11 at the half.
Right. So that's also what has helped Ateneo to crawl back. Nice pass. Prince Rivero. What a game he's been playing, Coach Alan.
You know, hindi pasa ng rookie yun, ha? When he got the ball,
yes,
he did not look at the ring. He knew there was somebody open underneath, and that was Sargent.
So, in other words, he made the decision right away. Cotladera attacking. Nothing there. LaSalle possession. Patayin nating shot clock dito. Game clock at 9. Jeron Teng. Dire-diretso. It's the goal post. I'm sure the goal post, masakit yung goal post. Si Jeron, okay lang. Yung goal post, medyo may iindahin yan. PS Bankable assist brought to you by PS Bank Online mobile app. Download now. What a great dime by Rivero as Sargent finishes that to give them a little breathing room here with 6.3 seconds remaining. 64-61. 30 Ravenna will spell his brother a few minutes of rest as Abu Trotter also checking in for LaSalle, and Kip Montalvo for the first time here for Sargent.
But still no signs of AVO playing here in this ball game, Boom.
And we probably will not see extended minutes for Montalvo either. This is probably one of those times that we'll just finish off the quarter and maybe start off the fourth. We'll see.
Just for him to get his rhythm coming from the injury. Of course, that's Jeron Teng supporting his brother. 15 points in the first quarter. 15 points average. Now to end the third quarter, he's got a total of 24 big points.
So DLSU has answered kasamang Alan with a 5-0 run, and it will stand at that. A 10-2 run by Ateneo to tie the game at 61, but a 5-0 run here, 66-61. Nico Elorde, very instrumental in this run of Ateneo. 14 points for him, 10 coming in that third quarter. Big burger goodness. We are at 66-61. Balik po tayo dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action for our fourth quarter. Ateneo LaSalle, round 2. We're back here at the Araneta Coliseum. Round 2 for Ateneo LaSalle. Kip Montalvo, as we guessed, will start the fourth quarter here for the LSU. almost 16,000 here at the Araneta Coliseum for round 2.
Jeron Teng starting where he left off in the third quarter, now with 26 points and a 7-0 run by De La Salle.
To answer. No, KFC, so good stats. KFC, so good. Again, I'll repeat what I said earlier. LaSalle has come up with answers. All the Ateneo runs as Newsome works hard for those 2 points.
I was just about to say, no, that struggle in offense coming from Chris Newsome. Then all of a sudden he scores 2 points to start the fourth quarter for Ateneo.
Jeron Teng with 26 points. That is, by the way, his high already this season. Most points that he has scored. He has also come on strong lately, kasamang Allen, as Newsome makes it 2 in a row. We noticed how Jeron Teng lately, at the last 3 or 4 games, really come on offensively.
Something that we'll be checking is how many minutes has Jeron Teng already played here in this game.
And let's see, the answer to your question, 27, almost 28 minutes as Robert Pollock gets it to go from beyond the arc once again for breathing room for LaSalle. 71-65. And then he's playing defense on Ravenna. Double on Kiefer. Capaccio for 3. Gets it to go.
And again, that great assist coming from Kiefer Ravenna. Well, he just knows where his open teammates are, no? Parang merong mata sa likod. And this is going to be zone defense. 1-2-2 being shown. It's going to be an open shot coming from the rookie.
Yeah, he babied that one.
Nagulat eh, nag-iisa siya. Coming from the elbow.
Ravenna steps back for 3. Not that time. The tap goes back to Newsome. That's a foul on an archer, I believe. And they will call it on Kim Montalvo. First, Nisin Yakisobrang move. Nisin Yakisobrang sarap. Highly contested jumper by Chris Newsome. Then, we follow it up. He follows it up with a master game face move. Get 8 hours of no oil with master game face on. He hasn't had any kind of rhythm today because of his foul trouble. How about a great taste 3-point shot? Great taste, white the coffee we super like. Robert Pollock getting it to go, and that all brings us to 71-68. Abby Maranyo with a reaction. Pollock with 10 points in this game. 1 point lead.
That was just a great pass right there. And Babylonia scoring his first 2 points of the game and just a 1 point lead.
Do they have another answer? Talking about LaSalle. Pollock rushed that 3 and he commits a foul. Foul. The driving or running.
Ganda nung
30.
nakaw, oh.
Oo, nakakaw talaga. Yan, a TJ combo play. Panalo just like your favorite hot dog. Pure Foods, tender, juicy. Rivero will get a breather. Robert Torres is back.
Prince Rivero has played major minutes for Coach Juno Soler.
90 minutes. 7 points. 5 rebounds. 4 of them offensive.
With still 7 and 25 remaining in this game. And I don't think we have seen the last of Prince Rivero in this ballgame.
Dalawang assist pa. Got 2 assists to his name too. Let's look at this. A hold. Robert Pollock. Newsome. Short on the 3. Good line though. Vosotros, Perkins, Torres, Teng, and Pollock. Show on Vosotros. Newsome takes it away. 2-on-2 on the other end. Newsome against Vosotros puts it up and in. Let's go check in with Laura Lehman real quick. Lau?
Boom and Allen, the entire Ateneo crowd is at the edge of their seats, and this game is finally neck to neck. We know how exciting it will be on from here on out. Energy is very high in the huddle, and the boys are very vocal, encouraging each other to execute the plays. Even the rookies are speaking up, and that's just indicative of how much they want to win today. Coach Bo reiterated that they still need to be more aggressive on defense and hustle on court. They have been down the entire game, but that doesn't mean that things won't change. This is an Ateneo LaSalle game, and the Blue Eagles will continue to fight and find ways to get around the DLSU defense. Back to you, Boom and Allen.
Thank you, Lau. Ateneo takes its first lead since 2-0. Teng is fouled by Kiefer Ravenna there. 30 helps him up. Let's look at this steal, courtesy of Chris Newsome. C2 cool and clean steal of the game. C2 sarap ng bukas.
Oh, these are just power moves right here coming from Chris Newsome. He knew there was so much advantage against the De La Salle defender.
And that was a Fubu spotlight play. And turn around and backing down of Vosotros by Fubu International. tied at 72. A momentary taste of the lead for Ateneo. Like we've been saying, La Salle has had answers at every run. Can they
Jeron
sustain
has
it?
a total of 28 points.
Pakyat na pakyat yung kanyang season high.
And more than 30 minutes of playing time with still 6:07 remaining in this game.
He's on Newsome. 6-minute mark. Sargent back on Ravenna. Ravenna trying to make space for himself. And he does. No count there. So, Chippy Barcada team moment, kind of bonding. Chippy.
That's going to be the 4th foul already for Julian Sargent.
And you know that keeper, he likes his match. He likes it when people body up on him.
Well, he's using his dribble, he's using his step back.
Right.
That's just great basic skills, power, basketball knowledge, wide open shot.
Capascio for
That's going to
three.
be the second three-point shot for Capascio here in the 4th quarter.
And the lead is with Ateneo again. 2 points this time, 75-73. They hound Vosotros. Teng, nowhere to go. Back to Vosotros. Vosotros tries to get it back. Comes up short. The tap, last touch by Ateneo. So it's La Salle possession. Look at this setup job. Newsome to Capascio for his second Great Taste 3-point shot. Great Taste White, the coffee we super like. He was behind the line. 75-73. Teng inside to Norbert Torres. Blocked by Capascio.
Great defense, Capascio. Great defense, Babylonia.
And look at that. Nescafe Defender of the Day brought to you by the drink of the day. Nescafe Creamy White. Hashtag DOTD. Back to live action here. Let's check in with Janine Choi from DLSU.
As the game continues to tighten, Coach wants the boys to R&R. Human Allen, R&R is a term that Coach Juno coined himself, which means to rebound and run. It is very crucial that the boys give more of their energy in playing both offense and defense in the remaining minutes of the ballgame. For the Archers' winning streak not to come to an end, the Archers must remember what Coach told them during the halftime dugout, and that is to sprint back in defense and to put more effort in challenging their shots. Back to you, Human Allen.
Speaking of rebounds, Alan, tabla tayo dito at 36 in terms of the rebounds. Teng gets it back. Oh, Teng working hard for points here. And he will go to the line for 2 free throws. Avita halfway mark, keeps scoring. Hit it home with Avita's halfway point of the quarter.
Every time De La Salle wins the ball game, they only allow 66 points to their opponents. Ateneo averaging 79 points every time they win games. This is something very interesting at this point of the ball game. Only 4 minutes and 58 seconds, and we've got a very high-scoring ball game. Ang sabi natin, pag mataas ang scoring, ang advantage, Ateneo, yun pa rin ba ang mangyayari dito sa laro na to?
And also the field goal shooting, kasamang Alan, you pointed that out. Ateneo shooting at 41% right now, which is 9 percentage points higher than their average during this 5-game winning streak ng La Salle. Tama ba ako? 32 ba ang
tama
sabi mo?
yun. Because La Salle is only allowing 32% sa kanilang mga kalaban every time na nanalo sila, especially in the last 5 games.
Okay. Ravenna breaks loose for a 3. That comes up short. Sargent trying to hold on to that ball. He gets it back. Risky pass to Norbert Torres. Lead is still with Ateneo 75-74. Kiefer's a little tired here. Allen, he's lagging behind on offense. Or maybe he's playing possum. You never know. Newsome. And counter steal by La Salle. Teng to Sargent. Sargent puts it up and in. And the lead swings to La Salle, 76-75.
And the La Salle defense parking that offense right there. De La Salle again up by 1 point. 4 minutes remaining in this game. 30 Ravenna is playing.
Fake by Kiefer. And then the step back. he might be getting a little tired
You
here.
figured it out. He was walking when they had offense, and I think he's got to rest even just for 30 game seconds.
76-75 with under 4 minutes to play so far. Kiefer Ravenna. At first, tignan muna natin ito. Si Honey Pangilinan, your Krissa Campus crush. Back to live action here. Forced shot by Elorde. LaSalle possession here. So Ravenna will move out of the game for a while. This is what you were talking about. Ravenna, 35 minutes almost already in this game.
Well, I think almost the same numbers or playing numbers for Jeron Teng.
33 minutes for Jeron Teng. Stars. Vosotros underneath. Rivero na naman. Prince Rivero, you did say that wasn't the last time we're going to see him, and look at him deliver for LaSalle.
And almost in double digits now with 9 points. Back to a 3-point lead for De La Salle, something that we have, or you have mentioned, laging merong kasagutan kapag talagang dikdikan na, no? Itong koponan ng De La Salle.
Oh, look at the dive. And then a foul by Jeron Teng. His momentum pushing out. Von Pesumal. What a dive by Jason Perkins. Ito muna yung pasa. Vosotros underneath. Prince Rivero gets it to roll in. Here's this sequence, the dive by Perkins saving the ball, and then the foul was called. Jeron Teng on the force out. Von Pesumal, and because they're over the limit, yun ang masakit.
Well, everybody just wants a piece of that leather. Ooh. A chance for them to score, and this is one big chance coming from the free throw line. Von Pesumal, 10 points, 3 rebounds.
He was 4 out of 4 prior to that trip. He's an 86% shooter.
Yun na nga eh. Napakataas. Second free throw, Von Pesumal.
And he misses 2. That is the shocking part. And LaSalle happy about that development because they maintain a 3-point lead, 78-75. Kinapos yung tira ni Vosotros. Perkins arm wrestling against an Atenean, and an Atenean's called for a foul here.
That's just great offensive rebounding right there. Perkins going up against 3 white shirts and being able to get that rebound.
And Ravenna will be sent back into this ballgame. That was the rest, if you could call it, for Kiefer. Capascio will move out. Knocked down 2 threes earlier. So Ravenna will be on Rivero. 2:56 left. Boom Gonzalez, Coach Alan Gregorio, Janine Choi, Laura Lehman, Direk Abet Ramos at the helm of this live and exclusive ABS-CBN Sports presentation. Rivero against Ravenna. Up and under move. Ravenna playing defense there. Ravenna attacks and draws the foul from Jeron Teng. Regardless, those are 2 free throws.
Very big free throws right here for Ateneo. Kiefer Ravenna not so good every time he goes to the free throw line.
2 out of 6 today. The LaSalle crowd here at the Araneta Coliseum not liking that call.
But every time it's end game, you know that Kiefer is just up to it.
He's going to hold on. He's going to ask for that ball and make something out of it. And you can bet that Jeron's going to do the same thing on the other side. Norbert Torres getting ready to check into this game. 19.6 rebounds. 3 out of 7 from the line. Make that 4 out of 8.
Alam ng bola kung paano pumasok eh, on its own eh, no?
Chippy ba kada team moment, kada banding, Chippy. 2:36. And a 78-77 lead for LaSalle. Going down the wire for this one, for round number 2. Torres against Cotladera. They send it out to Sargent. The closeout by Pesumal. 5 on the shot clock for LaSalle. Back inside to Torres. And is fouled by Gotladera. He will shoot free throws.
And you know, that was really clean upstairs, but definitely there was contact for Fons Gotladera. That would mean 2 free throws for Norbert Torres. No more time left in their shot clock. Look at that. Oh, nakita mo, no? Maganda yung challenge, pero sumabit. Good call by the ref. Norbert, 2 free throws.
2 personal fouls on Gotladera. 2 points, 9 rebounds for the Bear. Stitches on his finger.
Shooting hand eh. Yun yung problema. That would change his shot. Yung kanyang follow through is not there.
And they tape those 2 fingers together. Iba, no?
That's going to be a good break on the part of De La Salle. Ateneo getting the rebound.
Possession arrow pointing to them.
Kanina, 2 mintes galing kay Von Pesumal. Now Norbert Torres. Of course, there's also pressure. No? This will be an open shot by Julian Sargent.
Sargent for 3. He gets it to go. A 33% shooter from beyond the arc. That's huge. 4-point lead as we get into the PS Bank last 2 minutes. Download PS Bank online mobile app now to bank anywhere, anytime. And the answer from Keeper Ravenna, it is winning time here. We go into the deep waters as LaSalle and Ateneo drag each other down here in round 2. Norbert Torres against Gotladera again. Norbert goes to the other side, blocked by Newsome. Gotladera gets a hold of that ball. 79 for Ateneo, 81 for LaSalle. Newsome, Gotladera underneath, and we are tied.
What a move, what a pass. 81 all, Fonso Gotladera. That's going to be the 3rd
deadlock of
the ball game.
A foul, a blocking foul on the Blue Eagle, and Jeron Teng will shoot free throws.
And I think Nico Elorde is suffering from cramps. And look at the gesture of Perkins checking on Nico Elorde.
27 minutes for Nico Elorde today. Let's look at this first. Gotladera able to get it up and in for 10 points and 12 rebounds for Ponso Gotladera. And now cramps striking Nico Elorde right now. They got to stretch him out first before they could even get him to walk. In the meantime, while we have a break, let's look at Sasa Raya, our Krissa campus crush. $81 all, minute and 16. So now they get Nico Elorde up. They can barely walk here. It's, I think, that left foot. Let's look at him. He's already trying to shake it off here. He's trying to stretch it. And then he just, your body just, you know, it shuts down. When cramps hit you and you're in a game like this.
Especially if the cramps goes up.
Sa
may upper torso mo na. Jeron Teng.
Free throws will be given.
Got a total of 29 big points. 14 out of 16 from the line.
Yep. 16 free throws today. 17. Jeron Teng, he has been very aggressive from the get-go.
What a ball game we've got here.
37-36. Diba? Sabi mo yung matchup?
That's
time?
right.
The UAAP.
Not the second free throw.
And it's a jump ball once again. We're under 2 minutes. So they toss that up. 82-81. Torres against Newsome for the jump. They're going to re-jump that one.
Good call. Nobody tapped that ball. It bounced off. That's a re-jump.
over the limit, both teams. The ball's gonna stay with LaSalle. That's referee Dexter C.
That's a reaction coming from Coach Bob Perasol, asking the ref what happened.
Referee Dexter C was the one who made the call. And
Part of the breaks of the ball game.
he's conferring with the coaches of LaSalle here. Coach Juno doesn't look so happy about this conversation right now. I don't know if referee Dexter C is going to reverse the call.
Exactly.
Tough job. Tough job.
Well, he's got to do his calls. That's his job. He will be explaining something.
Dexter C is flanked by AJ Escobedo and Romy Mangibin.
Nakita mo naman yung reaction ni Coach Alan Kaidik eh.
Let's look at what... Here's Dexter C in the lower left. And he made that call. He's trying to explain everything here. Well, obviously, we can't eavesdrop. We can only speculate on what they're talking about. This is a very crucial moment of the game, Coach.
Well, the first reaction came from Coach Bob Perasol, and now they're making this call. Newsome won the tap, and it went to Ateneo.
82-81.
Well, that's going to be a good break on the part of Ateneo.
We can only speculate. We can only speculate about what that call was all about. It's now in the hands of Kiefer Ravenna, the leading scorer of the league, against Julian Sargent. 9 on the shot clock. Newsome is free. Ravenna maintains possession, puts it up. That's way short. You have to wonder about fatigue a little bit playing here in the picture. 82-81.
That's what they're feeling right now, plus the pressure of the ball game. Only 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock of De La Salle. And they're taking too long.
5. Perkins puts it up and in. Jason Perkins with that sweet left-handed stroke. 84-81 with 31 seconds remaining. We're back with you here at the Araneta Coliseum. How about this? Jason Perkins, the show, the pull-up, 7 out of 10 from the field. None bigger than that. 17 points alongside 8 rebounds for today for Jason Perkins.
With only 4 seconds remaining in their shot clock. And that was a very tough one for Jason.
Okay, we also talked to referee Dexter C, and the explanation for a TV audience is yung tawag niya, mali lang daw ang turo niya. He called the violation on Torres, on Norbert Torres, pero nagkamali daw siya ng turo ng court. At yun ang in-explain niya dun sa coaches, it's really daw Ateneo ball. That's according to referee Dexter C. Back to live action. 6-second differential from the game clock and the shot clock. Ravenna attacks. Ravenna is deflected. He's asking for a foul, non-given. And Tolentino fouls Jason Perkins.
Would have been a great play right there. But it was a great challenge. Look at the defense of De La Salle on the challenge against Kiefer Ravenna.
Bollick, I think, was the last line. Sorry, check that. Was it Jeron Teng?
It was Jeron Teng.
Jeron Teng, sorry.
Going to be big free throws. Still a 1-possession ball game. Jason Perkins, who just shot a nice looking jumper, now makes it a 2-possession ball game with 18.6 remaining.
Huge for DLSU here. Perkins misses the second. 17 seconds remaining. LaSalle ahead by 2 possessions. A quick 2 points though by Chris Newsome, and Coach Juno Soler will call a timeout. 85-83, 12.3 LaSalle in the lead. Chris Newsome, and a quick attack here to get it down to 2 points, 1 possession lead. LaSalle with possession, 12.3, over the limit, no more timeouts. Ateneo gonna foul, try to go for a steal, and then try to foul.
I'm sure they will try to go for a steal. Then if they don't have that time anymore, after 1 or 2 seconds, they will have to go for a foul and hope that LaSalle will miss 1 or 2 free throws. Going back to that decision of Chris Newsome, that was a very intelligent decision for him to just take it strong and make it just a 1 possession ball game.
They go to Vosotros, back to Rivero, back to Teng, eating up some clock. As Jeron Teng is 15 of 18 from the free throw line. LaSalle, all in all, 19 of 28.
But this is already winning time. Jeron Teng now has 30 points, but give credit to what LaSalle did. They expected that there was going to be a trap. So yung pasa na ginawa ni Rivero, no? They did hold on to the ball. Quick passing ang talagang solusyon doon. And this is what they get. Ateneo is forced to foul, and Jeron Teng gets his first free throw.
Nothing but net on the first free throw of Jeron Teng. 31 points, 6 rebounds, 16 of 19. 19 free throws. They got 20 free throws.
He's only averaging 15 points per ball game, and he's got a total of 32. Jeron Teng.
2 possession lead for DLSU. Coach Allen, what are the options here for Ateneo down 4 with 8.1 to go?
First, a quick 3. That's what they need. Then they have to foul. But if they have the option to make a quick 2 and then foul, they still have time for that.
Salle will do the honors. Newsome with 6 to shoot. Newsome, top of the circle, 3, off the glass! He's actually looking for a foul against Jason Perkins. 3.3 seconds to go. 87. 85 nakalagay. 86. There you go. 86 yung nakalagay sa screen.
What a shot.
What a shot.
Let's listen in to De La Salle.
This game ain't over.
Same thing. Hey, Julian. At this time, I want Jeron here. Okay? Jeron, Jason, Almond. Jason, you're the farthest. Okay? Moving sides. Jeron, after Jason goes. Even if they drop, just hold it. That's 3 seconds. Game done. Okay? Julian, Almond. Okay? Priority. I don't care if they drop. That's 3 seconds. Okay? Just catch it, Jeron.
Okay? Delay. When you stay here. Buhay na sa loob ka. When you stay here, I want you to delay. Don't move. Okay? Let them take here. Don't move. If, no. Fake as if you're going to get the ball. I want you to set one. Kiefer, dito ang takbo, ha? Arvin, dito ka mag-inbound. Diretso mo yan. No. Straight here. You have 2 options. You might need a 3. Okay? You might need a 3. Pag 3 points ang kailangan, dito pasa.
Hey.
2 points, dito pasa.
So we're eavesdropping what Coach Juno Salle is going to try to do. Obviously, they expect the foul. Pero may parang counter na si Coach Ronnie Magsanok dahil wala na timeout no? Kasama nga lang, tama ba?
Well, they're expecting the trap.
Yes.
So even if there's a trap, you hold on to it. 3 seconds para magkaroon ng violation.
You're talking about Salle.
3 seconds na nga lang to eh.
You're talking about Salle.
I'm talking about that special instruction coming from Coach Juno Soler.
Para naman kay Coach Ronnie, meron ng counter kasi nga hindi sila makaka-timeout kasama nga lang. So kailangan meron na silang ihahanda. And that's the foul. 1.3 remaining. And you heard Coach Ronnie Magsanok saying we might need a 3. That's why he was mapping up a play already. Coach Juno, in the meantime, says, I don't care. You hold on to that ball when you get it.
Now, the question right here, ito si Almond Vosotros, tinatanong niya yung kanyang mga coaches.
Anong gagawin?
Anong gagawin niya? If he makes 2, tapos magkaroon ng heave itong Ateneo, baka 3 points pa. If he misses these free throws, magre-rebound pa, no? Haharap ka pa. Is that going to be safer? So, sabi naman ng coaches, i-shoot mo.
Shoot mo na pareho.
Tingnan natin.
What is your stand on that?
Well, 1.3 seconds, maybe it's safer nga to miss the second one.
Okay.
Since wala naman timeout In the pros, you can get a timeout and then call that timeout. And then what will happen? You have your chance to inbound from your front court. But not here in amateur basketball.
Okay, first of all, right now the referees, I believe, are reviewing the time. And LaSalle fans are booing the fact that because they're reviewing the time, Ateneo went to go and get a quick huddle dito sa side nila.
Tsaka pakiramdam siguro ng LaSalle na freeze itong si Almond Vosotros.
Yung pa. 0 of 1 today, by the way, free throw line. 5 points for Almond Vosotros. 1 second remaining.
It's 1.9.
Oh, 1.9. So that's what they were reviewing. 1.9 seconds will be put back on that clock.
Almost 2 seconds. Pwedeng mag-inbound. Pwedeng magbigay ng isang outlet pass. 1 dribble.
2-point lead. LaSalle trying to hang on here and exact revenge for their arch rivals from round 1.
Decision from Almond Vosotros. 1 possession. If he makes it, he misses.
He misses. And LaSalle will escape with a 2-point victory here. 88-86. What a battle by the arch rivals once again. And LaSalle will go on a 6-game winning streak now and break the 3-game winning streak of Ateneo.
And more importantly, we've got 3 teams who are tied at 6 wins and 2 losses. FEU will have to be very happy, especially with their win against NU
earlier.
Ito, triple tie to for first place.
RCBC Smarter Solution coach of the game is Coach Juno Soler. RCBC Smarter Solutions. The LaSalle faithful happy here at the Araneta Coliseum as their winning streak continues. Despite, again, we say this, the injuries that they are nursing as a team. Congratulations, DLSU. Team Bonchon of the game, the Crispy Chicken Global Phenomenon. From here on, it's Bonchon. And again, we've been saying also, Coach Allen, they've You know, some Ateneo had some runs here in this game. Anong nagagawa ng Lasal? Bakit sila nakakasagot?
Well, they're making the right stops. They're controlling the rebounds. One thing that they did not allow are the open three-point shots. Although, nakita natin si Capaccio dumalawang sunod, ano? Pero nung nawala nga si Capaccio, nawala na rin yung shooting. And of course, yung fourth quarter na nawala yung offensive prowess ni Pesumal, malaking bagay yon para sa kupanan ng Ateneo.
Pati si Kiefer Avena, medyo na-check nung bandang dulo. Napagod na rin siguro konti kasamang Alan. But this, we can't take away the spotlight now from Jeron Teng. He set the tone for DLSU. He's the Jollibee champ of the game. Big Burger goodness. The 15 points in that first quarter set the tone for himself and the rest of the team.
Well, we felt that he really wanted to win the ball game from the get-go. We talked about it. He was asking for the ball, just doing everything in offense. Very tough shots at that. Ends up this game with 32, and he deserves this award.
7 out of 16 from the field. He is also our PS Bankable Player of the Game. Brought to you by PS Bank Online mobile app. Download now. 20 free throw attempts for Jeron Teng. 17 conversions for 85%. Very big free throws for Jeron Teng, who also wins our Gatorade Fuel Duel of the Game. Gatorade fueling the UAAP legacy. We see AVO there, suited but did not play, but I'm sure they're happy that he gets to rest an extra day and they get a win, a 6th straight win for DLSU.
Well, Jeron Teng, talagang
hindi pa nga pagod eh.
Mukhang hindi
pwede pa paglaro eh.
Ibang klase, super athlete.
He is.
Saan ka pa?
He is. RCBC Savings Bank, life-changing move of the game. This one was huge. RCBC Savings Bank, it's life-changing. Talk about that play.
Well, ito si Perkins, all game long brilliance. From the outside, posting up inside, getting that last rebound para hindi makakuha ng bola ang Ateneo and for them to have a chance.
18 points for Jason Perkins on 7 of 11 shooting. Then, for Ravenna today, we were waiting for heroics, but the defense also really stayed on him for La Salle. No, syempre, they know what the script is for Ateneo.
He had 15 points all in the second quarter. From there on, he only scored 7 points in the third and the fourth quarter. That's not Kiefer there.
Still not a bad stat line with 22 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal in almost 38 minutes of action. And speaking of action, patuloy. Wala tayong hinto dito. Pahinga lang ng ilang araw. And then National U, who lost today, will go up against Adamson in the first game of our Wednesday doubleheader, and a big game in that second one. UE and Ateneo. UE trying to get their bearings back here with a couple of wins, and Ateneo will try to bounce back from today.
Well, still very fresh is that game of UE against Ateneo. They controlled that ball game, second half, third quarter, but in the fourth quarter and in overtime, it was Kiefer Avena show.
All right, not today though. It is the Jeron Teng show today, and they get their 6th straight win. Quick recap, what are your thoughts? Ateneo La Salle, round 2.
Well, we expected this kind of a ball game. We knew it was going to be Jeron Teng versus Kiefer Avena, but in the end, Jeron Teng proving that he's the better man in this game.
In this round.
32 points total for Jeron Teng.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you to La Salle and Ateneo for treating us to a wonderful game here at the Araneta Coliseum. For Coach Alan Gregorio, Laura Lehman, Janine Choi, Direct Albert Ramos, and everybody behind ABS-CBN Sports, I'm Boom Gonzalez. And we'll see you Wednesday for more of the UAAP as we continue to broadcast in high definition.